And just like that, another UK theme park season has come to an end. Honestly, this year has gone so fast, it just feels like last month that the theme park season started. And now that the UK theme park season has come to an end, I realised that so far this year I haven't done one ranking video where I rank every ride at a park. So I thought today is the day, and I'll do one right now for you. So what I'd usually do is I'd do a countdown style video, but I thought I'd do things a little bit differently today, and I thought I'd make it a little bit more relaxed. So today I'm going to be ranking every major ride at Alton Towers on Tier Maker. However, I've added a few little twists. So I have included 17 rides in total. Twist number 1 is that I can only put one ride in the best, and I can only put one ride in the worst. Twist number 2 is that with 15 rides remaining, I can only put 5 of those rides in the great category. Twist number 3 is that I can't make any changes to any of the decisions that I make. And twist number 4 is I only have a total of 20 minutes. You know, a minute ago when I said that this is going to be a more relaxed way of ranking the rides, I think this might be quite the opposite. I'm also going to make this tier list available for you as well, so you can rank these rides. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Right, let's get into it. Let's rank every major ride at Alton Towers. Okay, let's start this timer now. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, so first of all, we've got the Runaway Mine Train. Now this one, it's not going to go in the best, but it's not going to go in the worst either. I still enjoy this ride a lot. I'm not going to make it one of my 5 to go in the great category. So I'm going to drop this one into okay. Yeah, it's a good ride, it's a fun ride, it's a family ride. It's definitely not intense, but it is enjoyable. So yeah, it's going in the okay section. Okay, next up we have 13. Now this is one of my personal favourite rides at Alton Towers. You know what, I'm actually going to use this as one of my 5. It's not my favourite ride at Alton Towers, however, I'm going to drop it in the great category because it's such a fun ride. It's themed so well. I love how the track is hidden away so you can barely see it from the rest of the park. I also love the first drop. In my personal opinion, I think it might be the best first drop in the park. It's on par with Oblivion in my opinion. I love it so much. It's such a fun ride. Especially if you're going on there with a family member or a friend and they don't know about that secret element at the end. It's such an enjoyable ride. So yeah, it's definitely going to be one of my 5 that's going in the great category. Okay, so next up we've got Spinball Whizzer. Okay, so this one, Now I do like Spinball Whizzer. It's definitely going to be going in okay or not good. It's another one of those family rides. You know what, I'm going to put it in okay, because every time I go on Spinball Whizzer, it's always a lot of fun. I don't have any complaints about it. Sometimes I've waited in the line for quite a while to go on this ride, but every time I've gone on it, it's not really disappointed, so I can't really put it in the not good section. So yeah, I'm going to put it in the okay section. We're only a few minutes in so far, I think we could definitely do this. Okay, so next up we've got Galactica. Now, this is hovering between great and okay. I'm going to put it in okay. I think this ride is good, but I wouldn't say it's great. And I'm just judging this off other flying coasters that I've been on, like Manta over at SeaWorld. I absolutely love that ride. So yeah, when I'm comparing it to that one, this flying coaster, it just doesn't hit that level. So yeah, I'm going to put it in the okay section. But what I will say is that I've been on Galactica this season probably more times than I've ever been on it any other season. I've really enjoyed going on it this year. I think it's a great ride. Well, I put it in the okay section, but I still think it's a good ride. I just don't think it hits that great category yet, and I don't want to use it as one of my 5 greats because there's others on this list that definitely deserve that spot more. Okay, we've got Oblivion. Again, this is one of those that's hovering between the great and the okay. But I think... I'm just looking at the other rides on the list. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna put it in great. Now this one's a bit of a controversial one because everyone that I speak to, they have different opinions on Oblivion. Some people hate it, some people love it. Now of course it is a very, very short ride. You spend more time going up the lift hill or on the brake run than the actual ride itself. So I can see why people don't like this ride as much. However, that drop is super intense. It's one of the best drops out there. So that's what puts it in the great category, in my opinion. Just the overall force of that drop. It's the fastest coaster in the park. I believe it's one of the fastest coasters in the UK, and it's only one drop. So yeah, that's why it's going in the great category. Absolutely smashing. This has got 14 minutes left. Easy. Now, I don't think it's the time limit that I'm going to struggle with this. I think it's the actual ranking of the rides and putting 5 in there and 1 in the best and 1 in the worst as well. Yeah. So next up we have the Smiler. Again, this is going between great and okay. Some of you may actually put this in the best category, but for me it's going to go in great or okay. Now, I had the honour of riding the Smiler. How many times did I do it? 14 times in a day this season? I think it was 14 times. Did I hit 14 times? Oh no, I've just gone back and checked. I did it 10 times in one day, but you know, it's close enough. That was a that was a day. So the Smiler has the world record for the number of inversions on a roller coaster. It has 14. So I set out to try and ride the Smiler 14 times in one day. I only got to 10. However, on that 10th one, my body couldn't hack another ride. So yeah, if you want to go check that video out, I'll leave a link down in the description below. So yeah, I had many rides on the Smiler this year, and I still don't believe it belongs in the best category. However, again, I'm just looking at the other rides in this list, and I've only got 3 more that belong in this great category. I'm gonna put it in okay. That's definitely going to be a controversial one, right? As I said, I can imagine some of you are going to put that in the best category. But, you know, it depends on where you sit on this roller coaster. Some seats are super rough. Some seats give you a really unenjoyable ride experience. However, I think front row on the Smiler probably would put it in the great category. I always have a good front row ride on the Smiler. However, towards the back of the train, it's very uncomfortable, very rough. So I've got to go off that, and that's why I'm going to have to put it in the okay category. There's also other rides on this list which belong in that great category. So yeah, I'm going to have to put the Smiler in the okay category. Okay, we've got 10 minutes left, halfway through now, and I've only done 6 rides. Okay, let's get a move on. Okay, so Nemesis Subterra. I'm actually going to put this one in not good. This is the first one going in not good. It is hovering between okay and not good. However, it can be a little bit painful. And what I mean by that is, like, the actual drop I think is great. I think the theming and everything and the whole ride experience it is good. However, the bit where you drop down and you have that thing digging in your back, that can really hurt if you're not prepared for it. I also don't like the little tickly things on the back of my leg. I'm not a fan of that. So yeah, I'm going to put it in the not good category. It is hovering between this and okay though. But yeah, it's going to go in the not good category just for that reason. Next up we have the Sky Ride. Again, I'm going to put this in not good category. It's a brilliant way of getting from one area of the park to another. Fantastic way to get to Forbidden Valley without walking all that way. However, I find it a little bit scary. I'm not terrified of heights. I mean, I love roller coasters and things like that. So I think it's just how sketchy it feels being inside there, that high up above the gardens. I just feel like I'm going to drop out of the sky. It makes me super uncomfortable. And also when it stops as well, super high above the gardens, and it like starts bouncing and you get a bit of airtime. I don't like that either. I feel like, obviously it is very safe. It's a very safe ride system. However, I just feel unsafe and it makes me feel very uneasy. So that's why I'm putting in the not good category. But as I said, it is still a fantastic way of getting from one area of the park to another if you don't mind heights. So these are all my personal opinions. Of course, you're going to have different opinions to me, so that's why I'm leaving the link down in the description below so you can do this yourself. Whew. Okay, Gangster Granny. Now this is hovering between the bottom two categories. There's 2 rides on this list which deserve a spot in the worst category. But I've got to think of it from a child's point of view for Gangster Granny the ride, because it's not designed for me, really, is it? It's designed for children. So, nah, I'm still going to put it in the worst. And the reason I've put it in the worst, I just think it's a bad ride. I think they've tried, but it just seems really low budget. I mean, you've got like cardboard cutouts in there as theming. I just don't think it's very good. And just the ride itself, it's a bit boring. But as I said, it is designed for children. And not just that as well. Every time I've been on there's been something broken. Like one of the effects is broken or the ride has stopped for some reason. So yeah, I've just never had an amazing ride on Gangster Granny the ride. I think the whole theme and the whole area for that matter needs updating. I mean, this ride has the Queen in it. So yeah, it really needs an update. So yeah, I'm going to be putting Gangster Granny in the worst. There's another ride on here that also belongs down there. But yeah, I think Gangster Granny takes the winner for being the worst ride there. Okay, next up we have Hex. Okay, I've got 4.5 minutes left. I need to stop talking here. I just need to get on with it. So we're going to be putting Hex in... There's 2 dark rides on this list, and one of them's going to have to go in okay. I'm going to put Hex in okay, because I think it just gets knocked out by the other dark ride in the park, but it's still fantastic. I still think it's one of the best dark rides in the UK. I've always had a great ride on Hex. I've never had a bad ride on Hex, so I can't really slate it that much, but I'm going to have to put it in the okay section. Okay, we've got just over 3 minutes left. The Congo River Rapids, I'm going to put that in. It's hovering between the okay and not good. I'm going to put it in not good. I think it's pretty mid, to be honest with you. I mean, it's okay. You don't get that wet on it, and that's, in my opinion, what a water ride should do, or a rapids ride should do. But yeah, I still think it belongs in the not good section. I think there's more that could be done with it to make it better. But yeah, it is a water ride in the UK. So yeah, it's not the worst, but it's not the best either. Okay, Nemesis Reborn. This one, it's going to go in the best. Nemesis Reborn is the best ride at Alton Towers. I loved the previous Nemesis, and Nemesis Reborn is just as good, if not better. I love the theming. I love the whole area as well. So yeah, 100% it's going in the best. Okay, we've got 1 minute 45. We've got 5 left to do. Let's get on with this. Okay, Rita, definitely going in not good. It was going to go in the worst, but Gangster Granny the ride is on here. So yeah, I do think that Rita does need to go at some point. Don't get me wrong, it's not the worst ride I've ever been on, but I do think it needs an update. I don't think it fits in very well with the Dark Forest at all. I think they could do something much better with it. So yeah, that's why it's going in not good. Oh, and I also forgot, it's also very rough. Okay, The Curse at Alton Manor. This is going in great. What a fantastic ride. I love The Curse at Alton Manor. It's personally probably my favourite dark ride in the UK. It only opened in 2023, and it's fantastic. I love all the theming. I love everything about it. So yeah, definitely going in the great category. 45 seconds left. Let's get on with this. I added the blade in here. Even though that's gone now, I still love that ride. But I can't put it in great because I've got 2 left and the next 2 belong in great. So I'm going to put it in okay, but I wanted to honour the blade because it was one of the rides I went on every time I went to Alton Towers. So yeah, it's going in the okay category, but I still love it. Rest in peace, the blade. Got 22 seconds left. The next 2, as you can imagine, they're going to go in great, and that is Toxicator and the Wicker Man. Toxicator was new for this year. Absolutely fantastic flat ride. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's very intense, all the spins that you get on, on it are super intense. There we go. We did it. We did it. We ranked them all. I can speak a bit more about them now that I've ranked them all. So yeah, Toxicator was new for 2025. And yeah, it's a very intense top spin ride. And yeah, those spins that you get on it, they are super intense, super forceful, making it one of my favourite rides at Alton Towers. I didn't actually get a chance to go on Toxicator this summer when they turned the water jets on. So yeah, let me know, how was that? How was that experience? Because I can imagine it made it even more intense. So yeah, let me know in the comments how that was. I'll definitely be going back to Alton Towers in the new year during summer to experience Toxicator with the water jets. It looks crazy. It looks a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll have to give it a go next year. And then finally, the Wicker Man, one of my absolute favourite roller coasters at Alton Towers, one of my favourite roller coasters in the UK. In fact, it was my favourite roller coaster at Alton Towers before Nemesis Reborn opens. It just kind of beats it, only just though. But it's still a fantastic roller coaster. I still love going on it. I'll go on it every single time I go to Alton Towers. So yeah, definitely Wicker Man is going in the great section. It's got some fantastic theming. I love the pre-show, and then the ride experience itself. It's just fantastic. So there we go. We did it. We ranked every major ride at Alton Towers here on Tiermaker. So yeah, as I said, these are all my personal opinions. You will definitely have different opinions to me. If you want to rank the rides at Alton Towers and use the same twists that I've done, where you only put 1 in the best and 1 in the worst and 5 in the great category, then go for it. I would love to see your opinions. Yeah, send me them on social media. Let me know in the comments. I would love to know your thoughts. But that is it for this video. If you did enjoy watching, then stay tuned because I'm going to be doing other ranking style videos for other parks around the UK and around the world as well. So yeah, stay tuned for all those. And if you did enjoy watching, then please hit that like button to let me know. And if you're new around here, then please consider hitting that subscribe button, ringing that notification bell so you don't miss a single thing, because we make plenty of theme park and adventure videos here, which you don't want to miss. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.